Baking is love made edible. So bake, gift and share love.
Today we are going to show you how to make Christmas special plum cake, sugar cookies and gingerbread man.
But how can we do all of them in such a short time?
If there's a whisk, there's a way.
Take a deep mixing bowl. Now take 100 grams of butter. It's not melted butter, it's softened butter. First add the butter which is not melted. Now add the sugar and whisk it until it is melted. Once the butter and sugar are mixed properly, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now add 1 egg and 2 egg yolks. Now let's add this flour and make it as we made for sugar cookies. Now add half teaspoon of baking powder. See 1 cup of maida and mix it. Half teaspoon of baking soda. Now add remaining half cup of maida. After the dough is made, take it into a cling wrap and knead it. After the dough is wrapped in cling wrap, put it in your freezer with the minimum temperature in your fridge. Now take a baking tray lined with parchment paper and place your rolled out cookies in your parchment paper. Bake them at 200 degrees for 15 minutes. Let them completely cool. So now let's decorate our cookies. Making these gingerbread cookies, take 1/4 cup of brown sugar and 100 grams of butter. Mix it really well without any chunks of butter. Now let's make a substitute for molasses. Take 1/4 cup of brown sugar and 1/4 cup of honey. Mix them both without any crumbs of brown sugar. Add the molasses into the mixture. Add 1 egg and beat it again. Add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder and 1 teaspoon of ginger powder and mix it well.
Now let's add the flour and do the same as we did for the sugar cookies. Once the dough is made, let's cut it into gingerbread man shapes using the cookie cutter. For making the plum cake, we have taken 4 eggs, 1 cup maida or all-purpose flour, half cup oil, 1 cup sugar, all types of dry fruits cut into small pieces, and also we have some dry fruits soaked in wine, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon powder, 1 tablespoon of nutmeg powder and 1 tablespoon of orange zest. Now break the eggs into the bowl and beat them until they are frothy. Now let's add a cup of sugar and beat it until it's completely dissolved. Now let's strain the dry fruits which we have soaked in the wine and keep the wine aside. Now let's add the cup of maida into it and beat it until there are no lumps. Now let's transfer it into a baking tin and bake it at 150 degrees Celsius for 70 minutes. Once the cake is baked, let's feed the cake with some wine which we filtered from the dry fruits to keep the cake moist.
Now grab your whisk, bake these and share love. And the answer for our last episode's question is
26th December is exclusively celebrated for opening the gifts and it's called Boxing Day.
This episode's question is,
What is the traditional German Christmas cake called? If you like this video, please give it a like.
share and subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell icon below to get all the notifications.
See you all in our next episode full of fun.
Merry Christmas! Bye-bye!